taking an L, everything's in vain. You feel so powerless with your bare hands. Speak it out even when your voice shaking, cause we'll make it. Our steps be groundbreaking. We'll be the blockbuster of the season for the sake of freedom. Keep dreaming, compete for the dream. Today retreat, put on some speed till you hit the beat. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. Y'all know where we're breaking glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone define your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning in it. Know I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Expand the scope, I'm ready for war. Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore.
Cause I'll ignite the flames when we light. The money is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. The dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight. Win this fight. To collapse, to fall, to break, but always come back stronger.
I'm feeling alive again, my lungs and pupils dilate.
Kneel down to fate, but be the one who conquers.
No one can take away our power and our faith.
Cause I'll
Compete for the dream, so they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the peak. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. Y'all know when we're breaking glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone find your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning. You never want to load the gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Expand the scope, I'm ready for war. Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore. When we raise our voices together, filling the void. Trust your gut, then bear the palm. Show them who's the GOAT.
Have you seen anything like this before? Volker sings, hear her sweet voice soar. Golden mead flowing in Valhalla's glow, where the northern lights in splendor show. Have you seen anything like this before? Silver swords gleam in the light of dawn. Thunder roars, dance unfolds, where immortal hearts belong. Sing the ode to the battle's fight, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Underneath the moon's enchanting sights, Odin's eye guide us through the night. Never be afraid of fire or thin ice. Warriors fight with great might.
Warriors, let this day be etched in the pedestal of history. Let's forge our fate through courage and determination at the edge of abyss. For faith, for honor, for those who came before us. This is not just a battle. It is our saga.
Sing the ode to the battle's fight, to heroes fight alone. Raise your voice from Asgard to the world. Our saga will be told. Our saga will be told. Toast to stars that brightly gleam, Valhalla's echo
to escape. No one can take away our power and our faith. Once we showed up in this game, this thrill won't fade away. See us step in the spot, shining like VVS rocks. Another one bites the dust, making my adrenaline rush. My crown will never rot, 'cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight.
When you feel like everything's dead and in, so hard to stand, the whole world's like a prank. Keep taking an L, everything's in vain. You feel so powerless with your bare hand. Speak it out even when your voice shaking, 'cause we'll make it. Our steps be groundbreaking. We'll be the blockbuster of the season for the sake of freedom. Keep dreaming, compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the beat. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You don't know where we're ready, glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone define your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning in it. Now I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Expand the scope, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore.
'Cause I'll ignite the flames of new life. The glory is always by your side. Our faith will never collide. Through the dark night, there's always a light, always a sign, showing that we will win this fight. Win this fight. To collapse, to fall, to break, but always come back stronger.
I'm feeling alive again, my lungs and pupils dilate.
Wheel down to fate, to be the one who conquers.
No one can take away our power and our faith.
'Cause I'll
Compete for the dreams till they retreat. Put on some speed till you hit the peak. Keep moving forward even when your heart's bleeding. You'll know when we're ready, glass ceiling. Believe it, hang on for victory. Write a new chapter of history. Don't let anyone find your limit. Sometimes the loss has a lot of meaning in it. I'm a loaded gun with a lot of ammo. Fragile like a bomb, don't crush my ego. Expand the scope, I'm ready for war. 'Cause fantasy doesn't excite me anymore. When we raise our voices together, filling the void. Trust your gut, then bear the palm. Show 'em who's the GOAT.
Hey everybody, welcome to the grand finals of the Odin Cup Season 3. It's been a long and wild ride for all the participants here, but I'm happy that we are able to witness the end of a long journey. For you guys just tuning in, my name is Zero. Of course, you guys know who I am, and I'm happy that you guys are here with me as we witness the birth, potentially the birth of a new champion, but it might be the birth of the first defending champion as well. So before we start the games, firstly I would like to apologize to everyone out here, not just for the players in AOSz, but also for the players in home and all the audience and everyone who's been a part of this Odin journey for mishaps that I have done recently. I've as a commander, as a very important player in home, I did overstep my boundaries and have caused have just caused issues and also hurt the integrity of this tournament of Odin Cup Season 3. My original intention was to be able to bring good entertainment to all the viewers, and also just showcase guilds, showcase how important and how good guilds are in their strategy wise. But it was inadvertently, I've affected the fairness of this tournament, so apologize to everyone for any inconveniences as well. So for this final match, we're gonna witness history in the making. We're gonna find the final one to be able to lift home the trophy for the Odin Cup Season 3, as well as claim a part of history. So hope you guys continue to support both these guilds, and yeah, let's all be an important part of history. Of course, it is a best of 3 finals between both these guilds. And we're gonna have to wait and see who is going to be crowned the champion. Let me just move my camera a little bit. I don't want to block anything, as we're gonna talk about all these guilds that have been a part of history this season. We've got, of course, 32 guilds that came out of the Summit League, and everyone's efforts, and of course the efforts of the guilds that did not make it into the Summit League as well. We cannot forget them. But of course, this was the road towards the grand finals for I have to move the camera again, for both these guilds. Legends fought against Home yesterday. It was a 2-0 sweep going towards the way of Home, while AOSz versus ROO was also a very convincing 2-0 match going towards the way of AOSz, where they meet once again in the grand finals. So AOSz, they topped their division in the Guild League, and they are here pretty much undefeated after coming and trying to defend their crown. Basically, they are looking to secure their back-to-back champion title, while Home, this is the first time they are in any finals, in fact, of any tournament that we've had in Ragnarok Origins. So plenty of matches today, plenty of giveaway codes for everyone to be able to redeem, and hope you guys do enjoy this as well. So first off, in about 8-9 minutes or so, we are going to start off with the first match of the day. Best of 3, winner takes all in this grand finals, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. And of course, thank you guys for being here with me as we are able to witness a part of history. What's up, Dex? Minho, welcome to the stream. Siva, Mayo, Heinz, Strawberry, Chan, Kimochi as well. Thank you for being here. As let's see what goes on between both these guilds. There has been a lot of talk, a lot of just contention between both these guilds. They are the best at what they do. They have been very dominant from the start of their journey in Odin Cup until towards the end. So it's the beginning of the end here, ladies and gentlemen, for the Odin Cup, as we will witness the first match of this best of 3 very soon. So you have about a few more minutes. Grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, just get ready for the rumble that's about to come. My mic volume is fading. Test. Alright, had issues with my mic yesterday, but hope today it is fine. I think it's a filter. Let me fix it real quick. But yeah, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think has this match for this game? Because it's been a long time coming, since the start of the Guild League. It's been both these guilds has shown that they've been able to go up against each other in very close matches. But let's see. Alright, best of 3. Best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a wild ride. So, I think I missed out the redeem code that came out. It's final game OC 2025 start. So final game OC 2025 start. Make sure you guys redeem that. Let me try and redeem that. It works. 3 badge of dust for everyone watching. And of course, who are you guys supporting here? It's in the in-game odds, it was pretty close. It was much closer earlier, but right now it's at 70 to 30, with AOSz, the defending champions, having the 70% odds as the favorites, while home is at 30%. Of course, we already know the lineups, the main DPS from both sides. AOSz, you have Taskwalker, you have Bonbon, you have 20 Baht, you have Antiques, you have Li Rushen, and you also have 2 more. You have Amuro, and there's one more guide. I can't remember. Oh damn, never mind. Well, for home, of course, you've got Zayed, you've got Ravenox, you've got Chooks, Angie, Bipolar, Dragon XS, as well as Banaki as the primary DPS for that for them, and plenty of supports on their side as well. So let's see if both these guilds are able to execute their best and give us a good show. So about 3 minutes before the players jump in towards the game. What's up, Kyo? Welcome to the stream. Juno, Sobi, Prini as well. How many percent? In-game odds are showing 70-30, with AOSz having the 70% chance to win. But this should be also the first time where AOSz isn't the overwhelming favorites as well. Historically, their opponents have never been higher than 15%, but you know, this time looks like home has been able to instill confidence in a lot of the fans, and they are looking like this is promising to be a very good match. So yeah, who are you guys supporting? Make sure you drop it in the chat, and we shall see at least in the crowd, in the audience, who are the favorites within the stream. So make sure you guys let me know who you think is the favorites. And of course, if there are also a lot of other streams going on as well that you guys can watch and support. Nikki is live. We also have Sir Melon, Bolton, Ship Don't, Junko. They're all streaming, so you can watch your favorite streamers as they attempt to be a part of this. Alright, a lot of home supporters on the stream, but I'm pretty sure both sides, they have a lot of fans and a lot of people to be able to support them as well. Our supporter will watch here. Hey, you never know, right? You gotta be, you gotta raise your flags for whoever you're supporting wherever you go. So, pretty sure there are gonna be a lot of supporters on both sides. We have an IU fan here, Siva. Lots of home fans here, it seems, as the players are going to go into the game very soon. It's about time that they load in, and the view that we are going to be watching is going to be slightly delayed, so don't worry too much about it, guys. We are going to be able to watch the action unfold, in fact. No, Bam, I am not going to be playing in these grand finals, but instead I'll be able to watch in watch with you guys to see both guilds in action, and let's see if they're able to both sides are able to put up a good fight in this match. Right, we should be starting very soon. The official game start time, you know, after all the loading and the preparation, in-game preparation phase is 5 minutes. So we'll probably go into the game at about 10:03 p.m. Singapore time. 10:02. And yeah, we are so don't go anywhere. You still have some time if you haven't had your washroom break, or if you need a snack to witness this game. Definitely this is the time to go for it. I am excited to see what's in store for us. We've got Kiritz in the stream, we've got Aoi in the stream as well, Nixna. I can't give you guys Niens. You guys should try and participate in the Odin Cup, because even for teams that just qualify, they also have just Nyan berries to be able to claim. So plenty of rewards, plenty of bragging rights here for the winners. The number one gets not custom, but more of a unique mount that everyone is able for a unique mount that only that guild has. And of course the guild, what do you call that, the guild emblem, as well as a custom title and whatnot. So it's gonna be great. We are about to head into game number 1 here. AOSz representing Frontera 1, 2, and 3, and home representing Frontera 7, 8, and 9. AOSz did elect to not merge with Legends, the other strong guild in their server, while home is a compilation of all the strongest players from 3 different guilds. You've got, of course, members from home. You've also got members from Coup de Grace, as well as members from Mana. So this is the first time Frontera 7 has been this united in any tournament in an attempt to try and win it. So a lot of work has been put behind the scenes by them. AOSz as well has been putting in a lot of effort and a lot of strategizing to make it this far. So this is promising to be a very good match. Historically, it has been a very one-sided affair in the grand finals of the Odin Cup. You know, it's always been Season 1, Rise was the undisputed champion. They were by far the strongest guild out there during Season 1. For Season 2, there was just no contest for Frontera 1, you know. AOSz and Legends and OS. It was OS system and Legends. and one more guild that I don't remember the name of that merged together to fight it out. So that was the Undisputed, another match where it was just completely undisputed. But here, turn down the game volume a little bit. It's a bit too loud. There we go. Now you can hear my beautiful voice. But here, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to head in to the first game of this best of 3 series. It is promising to be a good one as we take a look at the main battlefield here. It's been a long journey for all of these players, these 150 players, these 300 players in fact, and let's see what changes. Let's see what is going to be different in this game. Home is in the blue and AOSz is in the red. As we are about to head in and start. 1 minute left. Let's see the final positionings. The minimap is on the bottom left. As you guys can see, we have a party hanging around the Albaran spawn. We've got a members from home already positioning themselves at in towards Star, and in Moon as well. We see both guilds are positioning themselves to go for the push. So here we are about to see if there's going to be a contest on towards Moon, or will both sides just be happy. Of course they'll be contesting Moon, but the side tablets, is there going to be any sort of contest here to try and slow them down? But let's see what happens here as we're about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of this best of 3 series between Home and AOSz begins in about 10 seconds. So final positionings from both sides are about to be shown here, as it is going to be a very, very good game. As we're about to head off here, Home is in the green and AOSz is on the orange. It's going to be Star being taken here for the side of Home, while AOSz does have the Sun and Moon tablet. And let's see what's going to happen. A lot of statues being dropped here in towards the Moon spawn, but it's going to be the early 2 tablets secure going for the side of AOSz. So what is gonna be Home's move here? Both sides have a lot of emphasis on towards camping spawn. We do see, I think that is Zayed there, trying to help alleviate in spawn. Chooks already have a 30 kill streak. He's the designated spawn camper for the side of Home. And secondary battlefield is pretty close as well. Side tablets are being traded. Are they going to trade Star for Moon? This is going to be a very important rotation here. No, Star was a bait. Moon is being captured here for the side of Home. They're getting it to half. Are they going to get it complete? Are they going to get it complete? The rotations are coming in from AOSz, but it's not going to be enough, as Home is going to be capturing 2 tablets. And the Star tablet hasn't been flipped to half yet. So let's see what they're going to do about it. 2 tablets being held right now for the side of Home. AOSz is trying to create some pressure, but looks like they're going to just make sure that the Star tablet isn't fully contested. Moon is still pretty packed right now. Star being I think probably baited out there from AOSz. They do like these split map bait plays with Blue Sky. Their Dorams, it gets past half, so rotation should be coming in here. That's a free 50 points if AOSz doesn't commit to it. Looks like they do not commit to it. Moon is left completely undefended, and it's just going to be a fight towards Star. It's going to be free 50 points going towards the way of Home, as Home is taking the lead right now. 200-point lead in 18 minutes. Moon might be in some trouble here. Not many players in Moon to start to defend. What's going on here? It is still a 200-point lead going towards the way of Home right now. Secondary battlefield is still neck and neck. Bipolar getting a 20 kill streak. Dragon X has 25 kill streak. Chooks 25 as well. 60 people already killed. This Moon spawn, Moon camping strategy from Home has been working out so far. Star tablet again being baited out. If you see in the minimap, that's 1 Doram, probably just 1 player baiting it out. Rotations, they're not going to over rotate here. They're going to keep an eye on towards Moon, as Sun rotations are coming in to try and stop whoever is there. Looks like they're going to clean up that mess without over rotating. Moon is still being held very well here by Home. They have not lost control of Moon ever since they captured it for the first time. Okay, the audio is a bit low now. Let me bring it up a little bit so we can hear a little bit of the action. Oh, Star Tablet being committed here. Nope, not going to be committed. The rotations are coming in there from home. They're going to be able to recapture it. But this, I think, might leave Moon in a little bit of trouble here if they start contesting Moon. But looks like AOSz isn't really doing it. They're not grouping up. They're not going towards Moon. But here, okay, now the attempt goes in towards Moon. They're going for it. 400-point lead right now, going towards the way of home, but they are going to defend it without any issues. The Moon tablet holding is perfect here from the side of home. You can see so many genetics, so many CC in the middle of the map. As Taskwalker gets a kill on towards Chooks, so he's helping out the spawn camp, trying to alleviate the pressure in spawn. Both side tablets, once again, we see blue skies on the minimap, just really putting the pressure onto a Star Tablet. Are they gonna get it to half? Yes, they are. Rotations are coming in, and again, another free 50 points from AOSz. They're not executing this side bait strategy perfectly. It's just been once again going towards the way of home. Another free 50 points going towards the way of home. So AOSz is looks like they're not really playing this cross-map pressure very well. 570-point lead right now, and home does have the advantage in the secondary battlefield. It's an 8,000 to 5,000 difference right now going towards their way, as we're about to head towards the first wave of mob spawns. Is AOSz going to contest anywhere in the mobs? Or are they going to focus on taking tablets? Moon tablet, ever so the most important, pretty much. As we can see, it's a lot of focus on both all three of the mob spawns. They are starting to lose this Star Tablet. Are they gonna commit to it? Are they gonna finish them off? We see precast already put down there on the minimaps, on the spawns, terminal wings, oblivions being dropped down to try and help them secure. How many mobs will they be getting? That's 30. Only 3 mobs going towards the way of AOSz, and home gets a majority. I think home got 27 of the first mob spawn. So there's huge advantage going towards the way of home, as they are right now in the lead for 600 points. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if, you know, it's a UI issue. I hope that, you know, the UI is correct, because we do not expect AOSz to be under so much pressure here. It's almost a 700-point lead right now for the side of home, as we are... Oh, Moon is being overtaken here by AOSz, so that's going to be 2 tablets going towards the way of AOSz at the moment. Home still holds on to 1. They still have the lead, but looks like the Owl Baron is might be the decider here. Taskwalker, another 20 kill streak. Ravenox has killed 60 himself. Hasn't died a single time. Is Taskwalker, so he's still a force to be reckoned with. Still 2 tablet hold here. Everybody, you see in the minimap, everybody's trying to make their way towards Moon, knowing that's the most important position. And here we go. Home is going to try and flip this. Bonbon gets a kill on towards Bipolar. 70 kill streak there going towards the way of Ravenox. Moon gets flipped to half. Can AOSz rotate over and help out in time? Looks like they might not be able to hold on to this. Home will be able to secure that, and the 50 points goes towards their way. Are they going to be greedy? Are they going to commit towards Sun, trade off the Star? Or are they more than happy to hold on to one side of the map? Looks like they are just going to keep at this for now. Home is leading by 600 points. And let's see. Secondary battlefield is just a one-sided affair. But AOSz is about to reach the 8,000 mark, so things are about to even out in terms of the secondary battlefield buffs for the side of AOSz, so they will be getting the additional move speed here. Side tablets, both guilds has not put too much emphasis on towards the side tablet. Is going to go to almost half. No, once again, a lot of times these side tablet plays are only just baits. Taskwalker getting 80 kills. He got a kill on towards Zaya. That's a huge benefit here. Chook still in spawn. He's still creating havoc here. Taskwalker is forced to help out in spawn, knowing that Chooks is just a menace in spawn. When you have when you have a player just constantly camping out in spawn, you cannot back your team up in time. Star Tablet being contested here. Can home rotate over to help out in time? The rotations are coming in. How many of people are there? Is it going to be enough? Looks like it's going to go towards the way of AOSz as they lock down the second tablet, but it is already a 750 point lead going towards the way of home at the moment. Can they equalize? Can they close out this gap before the Owl Baron spawns? 800 point differential happening between both these guilds. Moon Tablet, you still see a lot of players still holding it out here. Chooks is going to fall. It's going to be killed off there by Ruthless. 15 kill streak from Zayed. He did fall to Taskwalker earlier. Ravenox, 95 kill streak. Ravenox has a 95 kill streak. I don't think he died a single time. That's absolutely insane. Star Tablet being contested here. Oh, it's going to get instantly reflipped. Oh no, this is 350 points going towards the way of AOSz. If you do not respond in time, can they do it? They are going to relock it, so another 50 points going towards the way of AOSz. They are slowly closing the gap here. It's still a 700 point lead there for home. But every little one of these trades, every one of these little reflips are going to be punished there. As we are about to head towards the Owl Baron, the sun is starting to get crowded. But that also means that home has left the Moon Tablet undefended. The rotations are going to go back in. Can they make it in time here? They have to do a lot of work here. Oh, the moon capture is being slowed down a little bit. Can they wipe them out in time? Chooks is going to fall. Taskwalker. Oh, Bipolar has a 50 kill streak. And looks like home might be able to take the Moon Tablet. That gives them another 50 points. And they are squarely back in the lead once again. 800 point lead here. Going towards the way of home as is going to be the final fight here. Owl Baron is about to spawn. Can they do it? Can they finish this game with a 1,500 point lead here? As we are going to head in towards the final, the most important part of the match. This little segment, this little mechanic of the game has been known time and time again as the king makers, as the difference makers. 15 minutes before the Owl Baron will spawn. Let's see the control. Who has the control over the Owl Baron spawn? It does seem like home does have more real estate in the middle, but can they secure last hit? Chooks gets secured towards Alin. And Owl Baron's about to spawn. Who's going to get the last hit? It's going really quickly. It's going towards the way of AOSz as they're going to secure it. But it's still a 900 to 400 point difference right now. Moon has just been locked. But home, they are still in a good place. Where are they going to go? All three tablets right now are under the control of AOSz. AOSz only has 370 points left to play. Not much left in the tank here for AOSz. So every single kill, every tablet capture is going to be very crucial. But here, if AOSz is able to hold out, if AOSz is able to drag out as long as possible, they're going to make the scoreline very, very close. Oh, Sun Tablet, they have to capture it as quickly as possible. Everyone's all in here. They're going to lose out on the Sun Tablet. Ravenox is gonna fall. Bonbon gets a kill. They're gonna lose, and another 50 points go towards the way of AOSz, capturing the Sun Tablet. So what is gonna be the play here? The Moon and Star Tablet are going to be contested on both sides. What's gonna be the play here coming from the side of home? Are they gonna commit to one side? Are they gonna fake it out and go for the rest? Moon Tablet is not a full capture here, so it's not 50 points, but Star is being captured. There's no contest here on Star. Moon is going to be flipped into half, almost completed as well. Star is not fully captured yet as well. Looks like a lot of pressure being put on towards Moon. They need to start getting one of these tablets here home. But looks like Moon is going to be taken here by home. So is the Star Tablet. So 100 points goes towards the way of home. And this leaves Sun completely open to be captured here. If everyone from home heads there right now, there's the final 50 points going towards their way. So all in, every single player from in this map right now is going to be beelining towards Sun. Sun is being overrun right now by members of home. They are just starting to overrun them. Sun is going towards the way of home. That's 50 points, and the last 50 point differential looks like home might have gotten the biggest upset of this entire tournament. 500 point lead right now, and they are going to secure it. Is the UI correct? Yes, it is. Home gets game number 1. Wow. I mean, wow, what an unexpected outcome here for the opening game. That is insane. This is this is the first time, we talked about, gods bleeding. But yeah, this home was pretty much in control of the game since the start. I mean, only the opening sequence they had, only 2 tabla in control, but pretty much for the rest of the game, it was just a pretty one-sided affair there for home. If we take a look at the stats here, 1,072 kills going towards the way of home, and AOSz has 482 kills. So this entire game differential goes towards the way of just kills. Remember, home won by 500 points. So that 500 points is all down to just kills. It was 1,072 kills going towards the way of home, and AOSz has 482. So yeah, just the kills alone was the difference maker. I mean, home did get 43 mobs compared to the 17 from AOSz. And that was just a really good game there from home, without just really starting the game out strong in this match. And yeah, let's see how AOSz is able to respond. Make sure you claim this redeem code as well, Odin Cup 2025 Champion Honor. Make sure you redeem this. It's 3 Nightingale Mark of Oranges. That is good. Just good redeems here. I mean, the redeem codes have been getting better and better, so make sure you redeem this. It is the Nightingale Mark of Orange. It's, I think, 60 EXP that you can get for your Nightingale levels. But yeah, like, make sure you redeem this, and we are going to go for a second game in about 13 minutes. So yeah, let's see if we can break it down a little bit. So what was the difference maker there in the first game? God damn it, I closed the scoreboard in game. I can't see the scoreboard in game. Fuck. It was 1,072 kills going towards the way of home. Legends, AOSz had like 482. Zayed had like 288 kills, while Taskwalker died a couple of times, but he was still the top killer in that match. So what does AOSz need to do to be able to overcome this, right? First, they have to put a lot of emphasis in spawn. We can see home, home put a lot of emphasis in spawn. They had Zayed rotating over. They've got Ravenox there at the start. They've also got Chooks, of course. That's his role, 24/7, just camping out there. But, Taskwalker did start over to rotate there to help them out, but it was a little bit late. And that gave home that early lead. Like, the 500 point lead, as well as just control over all the 3 mobs. The first mobs, remember, home got 27 out of 30 out of the 30 mobs in the start. But, yeah, so these are points in the game where AOSz needs to put more focus on. I mean, if Moon is being camped, AOSz knows that they need to respawn somewhere else, somewhere across the map where there's no spawn camper. Because if you cannot group up as 40, Guild League is all about just a numbers game. So you gotta group up as... if you can't group up, that creates such a huge disparity in terms of controlling areas of the map. And, Chooks in the previous 2 games against Islut, against Legends, have been absolutely dominant in camping out the spawn. AOSz also has their own spawn campers. They've got 20 Bat, they've got Li Rushan, but looks like they need either Bon or Taskwalker to rotate over to help them secure that secure the spawn. Because if you get camped out in spawn, you just cannot move out in the map. You cannot group up. The supports can't get through, and if the supports can't get through, you can't create enough of a numbers advantage to be able to to be able to overcome that. So Taskwalker had 137 kills, 14 deaths. Bonbon had 93 kills, 21 deaths. So I think this might be a case where there was just too much damage from the side of home. If again, if the game is no longer, it isn't fully about, you know, who has the highest DP, who has the best build, but also the supports. The supports are always very important. Do you think Chooks is strong? No, Chooks is 1.4 mil. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. Chooks is strong, but he's stronger because of his supports, right? He has a Doram, he has a Genetic, he has a Priest that's been that is and of course a Performer that are very hard to kill and are built for Chooks to be able to shine. So home, so the entire party composition matters. And of course, we've talked about we haven't really talked about the supports on both sides. We've got you know, both sides have plenty of RGs, plenty of Dorams. Home probably has the most Dorams in main battlefield of the in the entire Odin Cup that has played. I think they run I know they run 7 Dorams in main. Used to be 8, but they do run 7 Dorams in main. Every single one of the DPSs have a Doram supporting them. So regardless if it's Ravenox, if it's Zayed, if it's Banaki, if it's any of the DPS, they have a Doram that's always 24/7 possessed. So what's great about the Doram in the Guild League format is that even if they are possessed, they do still count for one player in the tablet. So imagine you have an invulnerable player, regardless of his stat, he's invulnerable for 20 seconds, right? So imagine that invulnerable support player that's providing the possessed target 20% P damage, M damage reduction. They're providing 20% of their stats. They're providing basically a 60-second cooldown Osiris card. They're also providing move speed and plenty of debuffs for the DPS. That's been the composition of home since even basically the start of the Summit League, and they haven't really moved away from that since. AOSz they do run a couple of Dorams, but I think it was 4 or 5 Dorams at most in main. One of the Dorams is basically a scout. Sometimes they run 2 scouts, but so far majority of the time they do run only 1 scout there for the side of AOSz, and he's always at the side, not really possessed. Taskwalker does have a sometimes have a possessed Doram, but most of the time he's just rotating by himself. He's just been moving across the map by himself and really trying to alleviate pressure from different sides of the map. That's why whenever you see, if you take a look at Taskwalker's POV, he's always rotating, he's always in Sun, and then when he starts getting the call that pressure's building up in Moon, or pressure's building up in Spawn, or pressure's building up anywhere across the map, he's the first one to rotate, because Shadow Chasers, they can have 2 movement skills. They have double teleport, you know, they're able to move across the map very fast, they're able to back up very fast, and that has just been the entire that has been what AOSz has been running since the start. So let's see what adjustments can be made here for the side of AOSz. Of course, they're not a one-trick pony. They have plenty of more tricks up in their bags. Let's see if they're able to bring that out and force us to a game number 3, because the defending champions right now, they're facing adversity that they've never faced before. Remember, they went undefeated in season 2. They went undefeated in the Summit League of season 3. So this is something that I've been preaching a little, not a little, but preaching a lot as well, is that, you know, guilds who are undefeated tend to have issues re-strategizing when they start losing, right? Like even for home, well, they were basically undefeated. They were the strongest guilds in Frontera 8 for the longest of time. That's why guilds who are never behind, most of the time they don't know how to play from behind. That's common in every single server, right? Whether it's Frontera 9 back then, it was VapeCon and then Nevaya. Nevaya had some experience playing from behind. I can attest to that because VapeCon was the strongest build for the longest of time, and then Nevaya was able to catch up. So every server has, you know, this guild that is the strongest. But the problem with being on top is that you don't know how to play when you're at the bottom. For a lot of guilds, not all guilds of course, but for a lot of guilds. So so yeah, let's see if they're able to rally together and find a way to force us to a game number 3. It's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty close, this upcoming game. But let's see what's going to happen here in game number 3. We are about to start in about 7-8 minutes. So perfect time for you guys to grab a drink, grab a water. If you guys want to, steal some time before the game starts. Ooh, I'm going to catch my breath a little bit. So let's see. What do you guys think of the first match so far? It's been surprising to see. The turn of events has been pretty interesting. Why am I casting not drinking with Raven and Ruben? Hey, you know, different people have different ways to be able to perform at 100%. So if you're more comfortable lying down when you're playing a mobile phone game, or if you're more comfortable lying down, or if you're more comfortable leaning on a couch, if you're more comfortable with your belly on the bottom and playing that way, you know, different people have different comfort positions. Some players, especially PC players, they like to keep one of their legs. Okay, I don't think I can show legs. It's haram on the stream. But some people like to keep their legs, one leg or both legs up on their chairs. I've seen a fair mix of all of these. You know, different people have different ways to play at their maximum. So, you know, whatever makes you comfortable. If you like, if you think you play good when you when you are drinking, then that is up to you. So yeah, it's so whichever you're comfortable with. Let's see. Zayed and Ohana number 1. Yes, really great players. What's your biggest obstacle this Odin season? I would you know, I don't want to speak for anyone. I don't want to speak for the guild, but I think speaking for myself, the hardest part of this Odin was 2 things actually. One was getting everybody on the same page, you know, drilling in the movements, the strategies that was required, and also 2, when RG and Shura had a rework. Yes, I know that was a big question from Discord, but I thought that I'd like to share it anyways. The RGs and Shuras coming in was such a huge, I wouldn't say game changer, but it definitely gave us a lot to think about. You know, RG support, is it good? RG DPS, is it good? Is Shura combo good? Of course, we know Shura combo is good, but how good is it? Is the Gate of Hell viable in large scale fights? You know, those were questions that needed answering, and it was some time before we were able to be able to come up with those answers. So yeah, that was game number 1. It's game number 2 is about to start for the players to enter. So if we're watching a delayed feed, so we're gonna be able to see it a little bit later. So don't worry about it. We're not gonna miss any of the action. There is some prep phase. There's the prep phase, 5-minute prep phase for everyone. So let's see what's about to happen in game number 2. To be fair, Keel, well, I don't really want to go into this. Actually, never mind. So, let's not really talk about it. Let's not really talk about it here, guys. You know, let's continue cheering on for both these guilds, Home and AOSz. AOSz, their second trip to the grand finals. This is a best of 3, and the defending champions are facing. They are staring at match point right now. Basically, it is only a best of 3, and they are down 0-1 right now. So if Home is able to pull off another miracle, or if AOSz is able to re-strategize and continue to be if AOSz is able to re-strategize and find areas of the map, deal with the spawn camping of Chooks and Zayed and Raven, it's going to be hard for them, because like AOSz do have their own spawn campers as well. They have Lee Rushan, they have 20 Baht, the Night Watch. They've also sometimes have Taskwalker rotating himself, but it's difficult to be there always. Home does have the advantage of having slightly little bit more DPS. They run, Home do run 7 DPS in main. AOSz, they have Taskwalker, Bonbon, Lee Rushan, Antiques, Roofless, Taskwalker, 20 Baht. I think I'm missing one more guy, but I think they do run 8 DPS in main. So yeah, like they've got to allocate. They either have to change up their game plan in terms of movement in their spawns, or they have to really focus on supporting the spawn and change up their movement strategy a little bit. So let's see if AOSz is able to do that. We've are about to enter the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be game 2 of this best of 3 series between Home and AOSz. Home leading the way right now, 1-0 scoreline. Can AOSz bounce back from this? Can AOSz be able to find an opening and take control of this game? It's been a long ride for everyone, not just these 2 guilds, but every single guild that's tried to compete in the Odin Cup. I mean, we're not forgetting guilds that barely made it or did not make the cut. Hogwarts barely made the cut. Sunny Side Up unfortunately did not perform in the later stages of the week, and of course in Division 3 was such a heated match that it went down to the last game to see who qualifies for the Odin Cup. That's just how intense things were, especially in the 14 and 15 slot. It was just so much contest for both sides. So let's see. We're about to start in towards game number 2 here, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2 minutes before we start. Let's see what the positions are. Let's see what the movements are going to be from both sides. We're about 2 minutes before the game starts. Usually in this point in time, it's all about jostling for position, scouting out the map, find out who is where to try and give you an idea of where people are going to rotate or where people are going to start, because that indicates that also tells you who you have to put and where you have who where and when you got to put your members. So scouting time always important. You always have to have, you know, better move speed at the start, and yeah, not to forget, secondary is very important as well. The buffs are absolutely huge. You have to think about the buffs on both sides. The first 3k buff is absolutely important. Whoever secures it first is going to have the advantage. But let's see if it's going to be any different here. 1 minute before we start. Let's see, 43 seconds here. Home is in the green, but I think the minimap home is the red. It's a little bit confusing here. I think on the minimap the blue is home, but on the minimap the blue is AOSz, the red is home, and in the game the green is home and the red is AOSz. So let's keep an eye on that as we head into game number 2. Will this be the final game, or will we have a game number 3 here, ladies and gentlemen? Let's watch as we head into game number 2 of Season 3 Odin Cup. Starts now. Once again, side tablet, a lot of contest on here on towards Moon. Home is entering from the left. There, a lot of members are stuck outside in the bottom. Oh no, Moon is gonna get reflipped here. They're gonna get wiped out from people outside. Who is going to be able to capture Moon? It's still 1 tablet apiece. Home is taking the lead slightly right now, 20-point difference. Can they lock down Moon in time? Lots of terminal wings being dropped everywhere. That is going to be Polar Knights really wiping out. The damage is insane. Ravenlock's getting a 5-kill streak already. Chook's having 10 for himself, as looks like Home do secure the Moon tablet and take themselves the early 2 tablet lead. Now we see, look at the minimap. AOSz is rotating, gathering at Sun. They are making a push towards Moon very soon, but this gives time for Home to start putting on these genetic plans. This is a good time for them to really put the pressure. But look at the rotation coming from AOSz. They are rotating towards the other side. They're going towards Star. They're ignoring Moon completely. And this gives an opening. What's going to happen here? Is Home going to over-rotate? Is Home going to try and defend this? They're a bit too late if they want to defend this. And they will lock it down for themselves. AOSz will capture Star. And Moon is a little bit undefended right now. Star isn't... Star has been captured there by AOSz. Home needs to regather. And the point differential is still at 50 right now. Look at the minimap. Once again, AOSz is ignoring Moon, and they are heading Sunstar, Sunstar, Sunstar. They're playing the sides of the map, and this gives them the tablet advantage for now, but it's still only a 50-point lead. What is Home is going to do? Are they going to send minimal parties towards Star? Are they going to send multiple? Are they going to send their whole group? Are they going to really hold on to her Star for dear life? Star is starting to get flipped here, ladies and gentlemen. Rotations are coming in from Home, but they are getting slowed down by a couple of members. Can they lock it down in time? Who's going to have the numbers here? Home does have plenty. They are going to close out Star. They get it. Oh, no, not yet. Star is being reflipped here. Oh no, Home is in some trouble. They need to rotate a couple of more members. Respawns are happening here from AOSz onto her side. Look at them red dots on the map. Home is forced to rotate the main bulk of their members to her Star. They're gonna lock it down, and it's a 50-point lead. It's gonna be a 100-point lead going towards the way of Home if they lock it. Yes, they do. Home has to get back to Moon right now. Moon is undefended, and they will make it there in time. We see Chook still in the spawn, still camping. Zayed already has 60 kills here. 150-point lead going towards the way of Home at the moment. They still have control of Moon. What is AOSz going to do? Are they going to commit to Star? Are they going to try and trade off the sides as well? But most importantly, what is going to be Home's reaction to this? Are they going to rotate too late? Are they going to rotate enough numbers? Let's see what's going to happen here. Moon is pretty empty right now. The majority of AOSz is camped towards the bottom side of the map. They are looking for an opening. Star is being baited out here. Looks like Home is going to go for Sun and trade off Star. So that's going to be a 50-50 trade, which nets both guilds nothing. That is a good position for AOSz to be in, because it means that you're not losing points. And yeah, if it gets you an opening, if it gives you some time to be able to capture Moon, that might be what they're looking for. But still, 200-point lead right now going towards the way of Home. Moon being contested right now from the side of AOSz. Zayed is in the middle of everything. Ohana as well. Ravenox, everybody's there. Chook's there to help out. Nope. No contest here, says Home, as they're able to wipe them out. They are going to be able to defend it. Bonbon does fall. And Home does have the upper hand still for the moment. Home once again still having that 2-tablet advantage. And once again, the side tablet flip is going to be done here once again. What's going to be the reaction here from the side of Home? They're going to trade off their Sun for the Star. Let's see how many members they really put here. There's a little bit too many members in my book. You have to try and cut this down, because if they don't, the rotations back towards Moon might be a little bit too late here. Zayed already on towards the edge. Banaki doing very well for himself on the bottom. Oh, it doesn't get to half. It doesn't get to half. Looks like Home is going to be able to reflip this, and they are going to get this for themselves. Very well done here from Home. This Moon contest is not working out. The mobs are about to spawn. Rotations are coming in. Remember, red is Home and blue is AOSz, and this time looks like AOSz has the better positioning on those mobs. Terminal wings being dropped down. Let's see how many do they get. Looks like 27. Oh no, about 27, 25, 20, about 20 to 10. It was about 20 to 10 in the first wave of mobs going towards the way of Home. So Home did win out that exchange, but the point differential is much closer this time. Only a 380-point lead taken by Home here. Moon, the Sun and Star once again contested from both sides. Home is going to put a lot of members here in towards Sun. They're gonna get it to half. Are they gonna complete all three? Oh nope, it's gonna be reflip. This is a dangerous situation. Can they really commit to this? Sun tablet. Not enough members there for Home, or is there? Rotations are coming in from Home. You look at the red dots, they're making their way through. They're gonna lose out Star, but they're gonna take up Sun for themselves. And if they rotate fast, they can actually go back towards Star and defend it and get another 50 points. So really good rotation. Taskwalker getting killed off there by Dragon XS. 20 bot, 5 kill streak for himself. Ravenox on 60 with a 45 kill streak. So that means he did die once here. And all three tablets are going towards the way of Home right now. This is going to start hurting here for the side of AOSz, knowing that they only can go to Moon and Sun right now. And look at the rotations. What rotations they have to do? They have to go all the way from the bottom of the map all towards the way of Sun. So this is going to be a long rotation for them. Luckily for them, some of them are able to respawn in Sun. But look at Home. Home is rotating in. Home wants to fight. Home wants to defend all three tablets. Is this a little bit too greedy for them? Can they lock it down in time? Yes, they can. AOSz is able to get that and keep themselves in the game right now. 600-point lead. Nothing Owl Baron is able to flip things around. Sorry, nothing Owl Baron cannot change. So this is going to be crucial. If AOSz is able to stabilize here, is able to regain control of the tempo of the game, they will be able to stand a fighting chance, especially around the Owl Baron. It's 500. It's a lot of points going towards their way. Here we see AOSz trying to contest onto a Star. Home is a little bit ahead of them. They're not letting them do what they want, as the point lead rises to 600 for Home right now. Still 2-tablet lead. 2-tablet under the control of Home at the moment, and they are gonna go for more chooks on a 90 kill streak right now. Sun being contested. Are they gonna rotate members here? AOSz is rather split up right now. They are a little bit everywhere. Rotations are coming in from the side of Home, going towards the way of Sun. Looks like they're trying to match in numbers. Home might have the numbers advantage. Can they rotate a bit more members? It's still pretty 50-50. The rest of the members are rotating in. But who's going to get the wipe? Who's going to have the better statue placements, the better oblivions? So that Home is going to continue holding on to all 3 tablets. And the points are just bleeding away right now from the side of AOSz. 900 point lead going towards the way of Home. Almost 1,000 point lead as we are heading in towards the Owl Baron. AOSz doesn't seem like they have an answer. It's really becoming a tough situation for them. 1,000 point lead right now for Home. They're trying to contest here onto a star, but they seem to lack the firepower. They seem to not have the wave clear that Home does. They do have a lot of single target damage. You know, you've got Bonbon, you got Taskwalker, but your sorcerers. The sorcerers, those are the main wave clears. You've got Zayed, 1.5 million DP sorcerer. You've got Shooks, 1.4, and it's really starting to show in these numbers game. Oh, Sun is in trouble. Home is going to be able to defend it. They're really flipping it. 900 point lead. Owl Baron's about to spawn. If Home is able to capture this and then capture Owl Baron, the game is pretty much over. 1,100 point lead. So if you lose Owl Baron for side of Home, you still have a 500 point lead, but they do get it. Home captures all 3. And right now, if you are AOSz, you need to kind of risk it. You have to capture all 3 tablets while also trying to go for the Owl Baron. At this point in time, that's basically the only play you have here. If you are AOSz, you have to sacrifice, you have to risk it for the biscuit. You've got to split up your members, capture all 3 tablets, and also get the Owl Baron to be able to win here, because 1,200 point differential lead is way too big, especially if you do not control any of these tablets. But looks like AOSz isn't really doing that. They're trying to capture the Sun tablet. Owl Baron's about to spawn, but here we go. 9 seconds, 600 points. This Owl Baron is going to either crown a new champion or is going to force us to a game number 3. Let's see who gets it. Owl Baron does spawn. Points going down really quickly. The last hit goes towards the way of Home. Home gets it, and they're going to be the champions of the Season 3 Odin Cup. What a journey. What an insane journey for all these players. They've been able to break the curse. They've been able to just break the curse of their top 4 finish, and this time they are the Season 3 champions. And of course, well played there for AOSz as well. They've put up a really good fight. They were undefeated. They were the guild to beat, and this time, you know, it's really proven that gods do bleed, and we're gonna have a new champion. Odin Cup has not been won by a repeat champion insofar as you take a look at the scoreboard for the first 2 games. Game number 1, Home, 1,072 kills. That's 1,072 kills, and 482 going towards the river AOSz. So remember, game number 1, it was a 518 point difference between both these guilds, and the entire difference of game number 1 was just in kills. If AOSz was able to reduce their deaths or get more kills, then it would have been a different story. But game number 1 was just all about the kills. Look at that. Chooks 288 kills, Zayed 229, Ravenox 163 with 2 deaths, and Dragon is a 1.3M DP Nightwatch, and he has 117 and 12. That is insane there for Dragon. Really performing above his DP. Well, meanwhile, on the other side of AOSz, they've got lots of Shuras in there. We see lots of genetics, but they will not be able to match up with the damage. Game number 2 here. Oh, this is still game number 1. So, secondary battlefield. Home got all 5 mobs. They got more kills. Wait, is this the primary battlefield and the secondary battlefield for Home had the same amount of kills? That's a very funny coincidence. That's actually a pretty funny coincidence. But it's great to see Nightwatch really performing very well. Very well here. Let's see if we can see the second scoreboard for the second game. Oh, it's not up yet. All right, secondary the second game report is not up yet. We can't see it. Oh, we can see it, I think. But probably there's a little delay. So second game, it was a 1886-0 scoreline there for ours. 624 kills to 234. Much less kills this time for the side of home, but the flags are closer. The mobs, there we go, get to see it. Ours did a better job in securing the mobs, 24 mobs this time, but again, pretty much the same story here. 62 kills for Taskwalker. They were really trying to avoid the spawn. You can see there, they were trying to avoid being killed. They were trying to avoid chooks and the spawn camping. But Zayed, 208 kills, 208 kills with 1 death. That is insane. Chooks with 0 deaths in this game. And Raven 90-1 as well. Really great game played by both sides. You know, both sides have been really pretty much the most dominant guilds in the entire global server right now. But here, it is a competition. One guild does stand above the rest, and that's going to be home, representing Frontera 7-9. While ours still second place finish. Will be I'm pretty sure they will be gunning it to win it all in the next one. So it's been a long journey for both these guilds. Lots of home supporters in chat. Thank you all for watching. It's been a long journey for everyone, not just us, not just home, not just AOSz. What could AOSz have done in order to win? The spawn camping is so. There's a couple of things you have to take note here. For the side of home is that home's power level was much different compared to when they played in the cross server. So back then in the cross server matches, there was no Zayed, right? Zayed wasn't in home in the early few weeks. So that was very important there for the power differential. Another important difference was Ravenox was a GX for like 3 weeks. So as you guys know, GX wasn't that strong. So one thing to take note was home's power from Odin, from the Summit League until here was vastly different, right? Even Chooks and Zayed did not have maxed MD before the cross server auction started. So cross server auction gave a lot of a boost to home, while it seems like it wasn't a big difference maker there for the side of AOSz. So what could AOSz have done to AOSz have done to be able to win this game? So it looks like there's not many people that can kill Chooks, plus not many people that can kill Chooks or Zayed in spawn. So it has to be Taskwalker with supports, right? Because even Taskwalker alone cannot deal with 10 people. It's especially when those 10 people are built to counter them, right? Shadow Chasers, even with Nether Force, they are pretty SP heavy, right? Because of are pretty SP heavy. So if you're playing against 10 players with the amount of damage sorcerers can push out, and you know, if the sorcerers are playing blind, you're constantly blinded, you're constantly CC'd. So there has to be more players from home, from AOSz, really trying to break that spawn camp. Breaking that spawn camp gives a lot of a tempo swing going towards the way of AOSz if they manage to break it, right? 10 seconds of no spawn camp means that you have a 10-second window of able to respawn at the shortest rotation point for both guilds to be able to go anywhere. So if you're able to kill Chooks and Zayed at spawn, you're able to rotate the rest of the members in towards Moon and really start to contest Moon. Not to mention, if you kill both their top sorcerers wouldn't be able to help defend Moon as well. So there had to be a lot of emphasis to start breaking through that spawn camp in Moon. So That's probably the primary thing that has to be looked at in terms of all of that. But you know, rotations were clean from both guilds. You know, home that did have a lot of slow rotations. Home rotated very slow, in my opinion, right? Over rotated a little bit sometimes, but they had the numbers advantage, they had the damage advantage to be able to make up for the slower rotations. You see the tablets going all the way down, almost being completed there. That's when you know the rotations are slow, because if you start rotating earlier, then you would have less of a margin that the opponent's going to get. So lots of points of improvement for both sides. You know, there's always things that we can change, but we are going to take this time to celebrate history in the making. It's a new champion, a new king has been crowned for the Odin Cup, and right now they are the guilds with the ones with a target on their back. So yeah, congratulations to Home, congratulations to AOSz, Legends, ROO, and all the guilds that participated, that have attempted to play and have given it their all in this Odin Cup. It's been a hell of a journey. You know, Odin Cup's always been a lot of eyeballs on it because of the sheer intensity, and it's great to see that you know, everyone has been putting in a lot of effort, and yeah, you know, a lot of things more to come here for Origin Global. We've got Valkyrie mode, Valkyrie Cup happening soon. That's going to be in a Vigrid match mode, so that's going to be crazy. That's going to be something new. There's a lot of strategies in Vigrid Avenge that you can really do, so that's something to look out for as well. So yeah, once again, congratulations to Home for winning it all, and yeah, let's see what happens next. It's gonna be pretty messy, you know. After Odin Cup ends, there's gonna be a lot of movement, guild movements everywhere. A lot of players changing, especially with the server transfer function being teased out there from the devs. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens next. All right. Let me just check. I'm not sure if if there's anything else after this. No, I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for being in this journey with me. Congratulations to Home once again for making it through, and and yeah, best DPS right now probably in PvP still has to be Sorcerer in terms of wave clear. His single target is going to be genetic, just because both these classes can use shields. That's a huge advantage. But yeah, like, enough about that. It's been a long day. It's been a long 3 months for everybody, and I'm pretty sure everyone deserves some rest. So I'm gonna go now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys real soon. I promise the guides are coming. Peace out.